Well, tonight we're diving into a pressing issue for renters in Florida, mold. It's a problem many face, particularly in the aftermath of the recent storms.
But what are your rights as a renter, and how can mold affect your health? I spoke with renters, experts, and a doctor to find out. So what are we looking at here?
So this was the first leak.
This is Allie Caldwell.
Started out of this light here, and this is right in the bedroom.
She first noticed mold in her Brandon apartment after a roof leak last August. 4 months later, the leak was fixed, but the mold remains.
And they told me they really couldn't fix it, anything on the inside, until they fixed the outside. And I asked for an ETA estimate, said we were concerned about mold, and then it just went silent on their end.
Despite repeated reports to management, Allie is still scrubbing mold off the walls weekly.
All I know is I see some black stuff going on the wall, and nobody's coming to look at it.
Mold in rental properties can be complicated. Florida has no official standards for mold levels. If your space is unlivable, you can send a landlord a notice of material noncompliance.
You're advising them of a certain defect. You're advising that you can't live there. You're giving them 7 days to fix that issue. If that's not able to be fixed in 7 days' time, the lease, as a matter of law, terminates.
But me saying I feel sick and I think there's mold, is that enough?
It's not going to work, no.
Mold can pose a health hazard.
If someone gets sick from mold, it's either that they're allergic to the mold, or if they're not allergic to the mold, it may be that they're just breathing in so much of the mold that it's having effects on how they feel. If you can leave that environment for a few days, you start feeling better quickly.
So the leak was happening right behind this stove here.
Justin Cupo got sick from mold in his own condo. Now he helps others with mold removal.
You're solving somebody's issue and you're ultimately making their environment better, which is going to make them healthier.
Cupo says in Florida, you need both a certified mold assessor and a licensed remediation expert.
Just handle it as quickly as you can. Don't wait, because if you wait, it becomes a mold issue, and then depending on how bad that mold issue gets, it could be a much bigger issue all around.
For Allie, the end of her lease can't come soon enough.
We're tired of being in a place that has mold. You know, we're tired for our pet's sake, for our sake. It's just, we've had enough of it, honestly.
And there's good news for Allie. After 10 Tampa Bay contacted her apartment complex, they let her and her roommate out of their lease without penalties. The property manager says maintenance never saw mold, likely because they were cleaning it up.